People don't understand how
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currencies flowing, every coins in my mind. My coin base the upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, going to the man. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash registers ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, let the profit.
if you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
You gotta get this money on. Okay, what up? We in here. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What up? What up? What's up, y'all? So yeah, we got a couple updates and stuff to go over. Bunch of articles. Definitely get comfortable. We got to talk about Michael Saylor's latest Bitcoin purchase being underwater. So we got to talk about that a little bit today. We're gonna talk about Brazil because they're considering tax on crypto, cross-border payments, to close regulatory gap. Excuse me. And then we got MasterCard. So MasterCard is partnering with Polygon Labs for expanding self-custody wallets. So we're going to talk about that. We got XRP and Solana ETFs thrive as over $4 billion in Bitcoin and Ethereum exits the market. We got Bitcoin sentiment has hit rock bottom as bad as the C word and FTX crashes. Yeah, that's going to be a nice one. And then we got the SEC is done with crypto. They have removed all mention from its agenda for 2026. So, of course, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the internet being broken. I don't know what's going on with the internet. We all know what's going on.
What's going on.
Yeah, we know what's going on with the internet. So, we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about Fidelity because Fidelity is pretty much putting the people onto Solana ETFs. So we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about how institutions are leaning into crypto despite Bitcoin price slump. And then we're going to talk about some Stellar today. So WireX and Stellar go live with dual stablecoin Visa settlement in USDC and EURC for 7 million plus users. Yes, Stellar is on the move. The sleeping giant, Stellar. Yes, we're going to talk about that today. So, yeah, we got a couple goodies to go over. Y'all know I'm starting with Michael Saylor, though. Let's go ahead and talk about Michael Saylor real quick. Michael Saylor's latest Bitcoin purchase is underwater. So y'all do know, just mathematically, or anybody that's good with finance, if I know Saylor has to sell so that his company doesn't go bankrupt. He doesn't have to, but it would be smart to sell before Bitcoin dips below 70,000 or he goes bankrupt.
Yeah. He doesn't have to sell, but
he doesn't have to, but
yeah, he doesn't have to, but shit is moving in a particular direction. Oh, did I do that twice? All right, hold on. My bad. I did that particular one first. So, okay. So, what had happened was Michael Saylor's strategy. He bought 8,100 Bitcoin at 102,000. So he bought 8,100 Bitcoin at 102,000. His sole purpose out here is just to buy Bitcoin. You know what I mean? But what happened was, his recent Bitcoin purchase had raised concerns about the health status of the company's financial portfolio. So, according to this data announced yesterday, Michael Saylor, the executive chairman of business intelligence and software firm, suggests that the portfolio may be in the red. You don't say. So, because if you were buying Bitcoin at over 100,000 and now it hit below 90. I think it went back to like 92. I think it's back at 92. I'm not sure what it is right at this moment. Hold up. Okay, it's at 93 now, but it did go below 90, I guess in the wee hours of the morning. But if you've been buying forever and you've been buying the top, yeah, of course you'd be in the red. So, like I said before, they acquired 8,100 Bitcoin at an average price of $102,000. This brought the company's total Bitcoin holding to 649,870 BTC. Considering that Bitcoin is currently trading at, its current price, the quoted price of the purchase is about 10% above current market levels. So the situation has raised concerns that strategy is not doing as well as it says. And this outlook means that roughly 40% of strategy's 649,000 plus Bitcoin holdings are in the red, with only 60% still in profit. So about half. It's about half and half. About half and half. No official comments have been made by Saylor or Strategy at this moment, but I bet there is no. What is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? His sole purpose is just to buy whatever price. He don't care if it's 120. He don't care if it's 500,000. He don't care if it's 10,000. That's his sole purpose out here.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Daniel for the super chat because he said he uses debt to buy it, not liquid cash. He's over leveraged. Right. Yes, Michael Saylor is absolutely over leveraged in Bitcoin. He is.
It was so meanwhile, the recent purchase further highlights the company's commitment to acquiring more Bitcoin. It was recently rumored that Strategy was offloading its massive stash, but Saylor made a cryptic post on X in response. He wrote "hodl," suggesting that the Bitcoin treasury firm is holding strong to its holding. I guess ain't nothing else to do. What else can he do?
Facts.
What else can he do? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Bitcoin might, go below 80. It might dump below 80. What you think?
Yeah. I think it is. I think we about to have a crazy dump. And it's not going to be just Bitcoin dumping either. It's going to be a bunch of dumping going on. Crypto stocks. So, yeah, I think it is going to go below 80. And I think Michael Saylor's he's going to sell off because he's over leveraged. So,
my man over here said it dropped to 88, and 88.90, that's that support zone. So if it goes below 88, it's gonna break down even further.
So, damn, Cheney said the Bitcoin X account posted 46K. Oh man, I mean, I am hearing that. I mean, it's some people that's being mad dramatic. You could tell they don't know what the hell they're talking about, but some people think it's about to dip below 30. I don't know if it's gonna go that low, but below 80, yeah, I could see it, hitting 77, 78, doing something like that.
77, 78.
Yeah. Yeah. Coop said people who don't have any micro will be sad in 5 years. Oh, I ain't got no micro, so but I ain't gonna be sad though.
Nah.
I ain't gonna be sad. But yeah. Hopefully, I know, but everybody that is in Bitcoin, especially the ETFs, when it dipped below 88K, that did put the ETF crowd in the red. So, yeah.
We're gonna see. Yeah. We're gonna see. He listen, he ain't gonna stop buying. He ain't gonna stop buying. He has given no indication he's gonna stop buying. So he's gonna keep buying. Whether it's 92, 82, 102.
Somebody said, what's the reason for the dump? A reset. The same reason the internet was broken earlier. You know what I'm saying? We're going through some changes right now. But sometimes you got to shut stuff down to upload something else.
That's why the internet shut down.
We're going through a reset. Literally, it's happening in front of everybody's eyes. Those where the veil has been lifted can see it. Those who are still operating on that frequency, they don't know what the hell going on. They just think it's a regular, typical outage.
Yeah, because shit just goes down.
So
your ChatGPT went down, X went down. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get into it, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Was that it for Michael?
That was it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So this next article, let's go over Brazil, because it sounds like Brazil is considering tax on crypto cross-border payments to close regulatory gap.
Brazil, what they doing over there? Shout out to my peoples over there in Brazil. Yeah, so Brazil wants to tax crypto used for international payments, like sending USDT abroad, the same way it taxes normal foreign exchange, forex transactions. The central bank just said stablecoins count as forex starting in 2026, but taxes won't apply until the tax authority issues rule. Why? Because people are using stablecoins to avoid Brazil's foreign forex tax. So they're using stablecoins to avoid the tax and even import duties. Officials say that this is a loophole that will cost the government billions of dollars. So that's why they're doing this. Crypto in Brazil is huge, about 43 billion in the first half of 2025 alone, with USDT making up about 2/3 of it. Damn, a lot of USDT over there. So Brazil's central bank publishes rules November 10th that reclassify stablecoin operations as foreign exchange transactions, and those take effect for February 2nd, 2026, with some stablecoin specific forex rules starting on May 4th of 2026. The finance ministry is now reviewing whether to apply the OIF tax to these crypto cross-border payments. And the Federal Reserve Service expanded report, which was on November 14th, foreign crypto exchanges operating in Brazil must report Brazilian users' transactions. Oh, so they got snitched too. Okay. What is what is the IOF? The IOF tax. The IOF tax is on financial transactions in Brazil, including forex. So when you buy dollars via banks, the IOF applies usually a 0.38% to 6.38%, depending on the transaction. That's pretty fucking crazy. Right now, using stablecoins for international payments can bypass all of that. I don't get it. I see why they bypassing that. 6% when you buy dollars via the banks, up to 6%. That's crazy, fam. And why the government cares, obviously, is because officials say that some importers declare invoices and pay the rest in USDT are avoiding the tax. So, of course, you're going to do whatever you can to avoid the tax if there's a loophole. And then the federal police sources estimate over $30 billion in lost revenue each year from such schemes. Is it a scheme or is it just a rule? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no rule for it, so I don't think it's really a scheme. I think just people just figuring out, like, oh, okay, we don't have to pay over here, so this is what we're going to do. And then authorities also warn that stablecoins are mainly used for payments, not investing, creating money laundering risk. They always got to mention money laundering, even though the governments be moving the most money around more than anybody, fam. I don't care if it's the United States. I don't care if it's China. These jokers move the most money around because they take the most money. I digress, though. So Brazil's move echoes global trends like the U.S. expanding crypto transaction reporting to the IRS in 2025. We talked about that yesterday. And then lawmakers abroad are scrutinizing stablecoin reserves. And then Brazil's new central bank classification by itself does not create a tax, and then separate tax guidance must follow. So we're going to look out for what happens in Brazil. Shout out to my peoples in Brazil. If you're in Brazil in the chat, shout out to you. Shout out to y'all for bypassing the system and avoiding those taxes, because nobody even trying to pay that shit.
Ain't nobody trying to pay no money. Listen, get it back in blood. This tax thing is crazy. Like,
man, this shit is this there. People just know how to read. People just know how to read. People just know how to read and take action, right? So it is all. It is. But yeah, that was it for that.
Yep. Okay. So let's talk about MasterCard real quick.
Let's talk about it.
MasterCard partners with Polygon Labs for expanding self-custody wallets.
Polygon. Ain't that Arthur Brito? Ain't that Arthur Brito's company? Polygon.
I believe.
So.
Is it? I can't keep up with all these damn people.
Yeah.
But here's what's going on. So verify usernames for self-custody wallets. So MasterCard is expanding its crypto credential program to self-custody wallets. So instead of using long, complex wallet addresses.
My bad. That's Poly. I think that's Polysign. Polysign. My bad.
Okay. Okay, so instead of using long, complex wallet addresses, users can send or receive crypto via human readable usernames. So so these usernames, so they're going to be linked to verified identities. There we go. Here we go. So it's Mercury O is partnering with it's okay. Mercury O is partnering in this. They'll handle identity verification and issue credentials. So on-chain credential, which is what is it, soul bound token. So users may also request a soul bound token on Polygon that signals their wallet is verified. That gives a proof of identity directly on chain linked to the link to Elias. Okay, so why on Polygon? So why Polygon? So MasterCard selected Polygon as the first blockchain for this initiative because of its fast, cheap, and payments optimized architecture. So according to Polygon Lab CEO, the network speed, reliability, and settlement properties make it well suited to handle a payment like UX. So um, this is part of a larger MasterCard push. So they've been working with self-custody wallet providers like MetaMask to make crypto more usable. So Mastercard also has a vision of wallets to checkouts, enabling stablecoin use, on-chain payments plus merchant settlement. So this is important because this is better UX for self-custody. So this could dramatically improve the user experience for self-custody wallet users. So having a username instead of a hex address reduces friction and user
Mm.
error. So I think that is great because trying to remember all them wallets, that
Yeah,
shit is crazy.
shit's wild.
Um, yeah, it's way too much. It's too much for me. I know for me it is. Um, Bridging Web3 and TradeFi is another reason why this is huge. So Mastercard is continuing to build bridges between Web3 and traditional payments infrastructure, which could help mass adoption. And then the identity plus on-chain verification. That's one of the other reasons why your ID finna be in that wallet in every state, not just a select few states. So the soulbound token as a layer of verified identity on chain without surrendering custody. So interesting for trust or security. So then you have scalability. So using Polygon makes sense because it can handle higher volume and fast settlement, which is needed for
Mm.
payment style flows. So this is a smart move by Mastercard and Polygon to move self custody closer to mainstream usability. If implemented well, user friendly alliances can, or I don't know if I'm saying that right. Alliances. I've never heard of that. Could be a big UX win and help bring more people into self custody who otherwise shy away due to complexity. So long term, this could increase trust in self custody wallets, especially for less technical users, and help integrate on chain payments more deeply into traditional finance. So, now
Mm.
this is Mastercard working. Mastercard and Visa is working overtime to make sure they stay
Got to.
relevant. Boy, they like, nah, y'all ain't getting
They got to, or
that
they'll be
easy.
cooked too.
Cooked.
They got to. Shit. Okay. Well, shit. I mean that's a no brainer. They better work with somebody, whether it be one of these companies out here. Polygon, that seemed like a solid bet. Polygon is a good option for smart contracts. A secondary option if you don't want to use Ethereum as well. So because their fees, like you just mentioned, and everything like that, and scalability. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yep. Yeah.
The Bitcoin account. Oh yeah. We talked about that earlier. Yeah, 46,000. We'll see if it go. But yeah. I ain't got nothing else really to add on to that. MasterCard got to do their due diligence. If they don't, then they'll be at the back of the line too. They'll be with that list of companies that just failed after being around for so many years or whatever.
So we got some more Bitcoin stuff about the this FTX, about this rock bottom.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it. It's just so much negative Bitcoin news right now. Apologies to the Bitcoin maxis. I don't really care. But but Bitcoin sentiment has hit rock bottom as bad as the C word and FTX crashes.
I saw this and I was just like, damn. Okay. Is this a fake out, or is this what we expected? So as y'all know, the fear and greed index has hit a 10 out of 100, which is extreme fear. As bad as the C word back in 2020 while they closed outside and the FTX collapsed in 2022. So extreme fear often happens near bottoms, but it doesn't tell you the exact day to buy. So today's fear comes with forced selling, thin liquidity, and ETF outflows. A real bottom usually needs fear to peak and liquidity to stabilize. So why the index is that high? Because the volatility, the momentum, the volume, and social media and Google Trends and Bitcoin dominance surveys. And it's a tool. It's a tool. Extreme fear can mean opportunity, but it's not a timing tool though. And just, historically, the index hit 8 near the lows back in March of 2020, but later surged, but only after the Fed added massive liquidity. And then in November of 2022, the index neared around 12 because Bitcoin was chopped up for weeks before recovering, and it helped later by the spot ETF approvals in 2024. And then in February of this year, the index hit 10 as Bitcoin dipped below 86, and it shows stress, but not perfect timing. So what's happening now is it's at 10 again, and Bitcoin fell back to around 93, like we just said, and the liquidity is thinner. The market depth dropped, and what to watch for next is the Fed policy. So the rate cuts assume 25 basis point in October. Another is expected in December, maybe. We'll see. And lower rates can help risk assets, but fear says growth worries remain. And then ETF flows, a flip from outflows to inflows is the cleanest real-time bottoming sign. And then liquidity, deeper order books, fewer forced liquidations, and normalized funding rates. So does it historically predict anything? Yeah, no. So it's volatile. It's a volatile situation right now. What you think?
Yeah, no, it is. No, I think it's a volatile situation for sure. But this was expected to me. What's going on? I don't know what's gonna happen with Bitcoin. I'm one of those people where I'm in the middle. I don't know what's gonna happen with Bitcoin.
Right.
I don't have major conviction on it, and I don't doubt it at the same time. It's kind of weird, but because I see the bigger picture and I also see the downfall. So
right.
But yeah, we'll see. It's one of them things where time will tell and time will reveal all. That's one of the best things about crypto is time is gonna tell everything we need to know. But I would be careful. Truthfully, Bitcoin's one of them things where I don't be caring. Like that's why when I said earlier I don't care, is I'm not invested in it. So but I get its effects on the market and stuff like that. But it's one of them things where I see the assets that I'm invested in is starting to decouple from Bitcoin. So the more my portfolio decouples from Bitcoin, the less I care. Like if that makes sense. Because it's like once we decouple from Bitcoin, then whatever happens with Bitcoin happens with Bitcoin.
That
good or
true.
bad. Like
that is true.
But
that is true.
That's just what it is. I'm not invested in it, and I don't think it's smart unless you're like Elon Musk or you on that status of wealth. I don't think it's worth the investment. Like I see people like, oh, I hope it dips to 70K. You can't afford it at 70K either. The same way you couldn't afford it at 100,000. Doesn't make sense. Just looking at it like Kurt always says, it's simple math. You be up over, Bitcoin, you might see a 5% increase on the, in your portfolio. If you was in these other assets, you'll see 200%. I'm all about return on investment. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about return on investment. So I'm gonna go for where I'm gonna get the best return. And Bitcoin, you just not gonna get a good return at this point. You know what I'm saying? For long-term holders. If you're a day trader, cool. Have at it with Bitcoin, whatever you do. But for long-term holders like myself, it's not smart. It's not a smart investment. So we'll see what happens. That's my stance on it. I don't really have too much to say when it comes to Bitcoin. I'm just reporting. I'm just reporting at this point.
Don't forget that the Bitcoin news and the e-file news, the circle is growing. It's all bad right now. Oh yeah. Because then they try to tie.
They're trying to tie that all together. It's a narrative. That's why I said we got to see how that come together too. What they getting ready to run, how they about to push that, how that's going to affect it, how that, you know what I'm saying? We got to see how that plays out as well. We don't have the script, so we can sit here and we don't have the script, so you can think you know what's going on, but we don't know until it happens.
No, we don't.
Somebody said nobody's talking about the Canary ETF anymore after that first day, but XRP surely is staying above $2. Yeah, yep. Because I definitely think we are decoupling from Bitcoin, and I love to see it.
She's never
I've been
wait.
waiting for that moment for a very long time. Yeah, for a very long time. Jesus Christ, let's decouple from Bitcoin. Golly. Just because they in two different lanes, like let's just decouple.
um,
Um, but
and
but
then
oh, you had
what?
something else
Because
on
what's the
this one?
price of the ETF? Is the price of the ETF right now like 10 times the price of XRP? Let me see. I gotta see for myself. Canary Capital ETF. But no. That was all for that one.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about institutions lean into crypto despite the Bitcoin price dump. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. Um, institutions lean into crypto despite. Let's talk about that. Let me find that article real quick.
Yeah. It's $23. Okay, so that means okay. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, hella high. Hella high, but for people who like picking up the phone and calling the broker, I guess. So institutions lean into crypto despite Bitcoin price slump. So institutional adoption is growing despite the downturn. So even though Bitcoin's price has dropped below 100K, institutions are still increasing their involvement in crypto. So this isn't just speculative buying. They're building infrastructure and rolling out products and integrating crypto into their business models. So 14% of Bitcoin supply is held by corporations. According to this article, public and private companies now control 14% of Bitcoin's total supply out of the 21 million
Hmm.
BTC cap. That's a significant portion, which raises some centralization concerns. So some analysts like Willie Woo, who I ain't never heard of Willie
I don't
Woo.
know
Who
who
the
that
hell
is
is Willie
either.
Woo? I might be lost in the sauce on
I don't
that
know who
one.
that is either.
Huh? You don't know either? Yeah, I might be lost in the sauce on that one. Okay.
Mhm.
Willie Woo. So they warns this could be a nationalization path similar to how gold was held historically. But others defend it, saying concentration in custody doesn't mean the Bitcoin network itself is decentralized. So new institutional crypto products and platforms. SoFi, a chartered US bank, is launching crypto trading for retail, but importantly, also catering to institutional clients. The Singapore Exchange SGX is launching perpetual futures for Bitcoin and Ethereum, targeting accredited and expert investors. So these moves suggest that traditional finance is increasingly merging with crypto native products. Institutional staking gets a boost as well. So the US IRS has approved rules that allow digital asset ETPs to stake crypto and share rewards without losing favorable tax treatment. This is a big deal because it gives institutions a more tax efficient way to earn yield on their crypto holdings. Amazing. And then more institutional bonds in crypto. So Hong Kong is issuing blockchain bonds for institutional investors, showing that crypto isn't just used for trading, but as a financial infrastructure. This broadens crypto's role not just a speculative asset, but a part of real
Hmm.
world finance. So yeah, this is definitely ensuring long term confidence because institutions are clearly not just playing with crypto; they're doubling down even in a slump. That suggests they believe in crypto's long term value, not just short term trade. Also, the risk of centralization. While 14% of corporate ownership isn't inherently bad, it does raise risk around centralized control or influence. That said, the network remains decentralized. Custody concentration is different than protocol control. Then you have product maturation. So the launch of futures, staking ETPs, and bonds indicates that the infrastructure is maturing. These are not just speculative plays; they're more institutional grade financial products. And you have regulatory tailwind. So approval from something like the IRS to let ETPs stake crypto is a big regulatory positive for institutions. And then you have macro. So institutions are integrating crypto into their broader financial strategies, not just as a volatile
Hmm.
asset. So institutions have, and we talked about this yesterday. This is why I kept telling y'all this is a totally different run bull market, whatever you want to call it, 4-year cycle, all that shit's over with. The institutions are here now. We're getting regulations. So it's a new ball game. This is not the same game. For some reason, some people think this is the same game that they've been playing for the last 4, 8, 10 years, however long you've been in the space. It's a new game now. Institutions are here. Institutional money is getting ready to drive the space. So those that bought the dip, that's been here for a while, that understood what was going on, you'll reap the benefits. Those that's just here to make some quick money, that get scared and panic, you're Dunsky. You're Dunsky. About to miss out. We're gonna need, like Kurt said, we're gonna need y'all to invest into what's one of them tissue
Kleenex.
Kleenex. Invest to some Kleenex. Some of y'all need to go ahead and be checking out some mental institutions, because a lot of y'all because your ass really don't understand what's going on, and you ain't listening to no goddamn body.
Oh man,
so, a lot
heavy on the mental institutions, because people are gonna be like,
I'm dead ass serious. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to be funny. Y'all gonna have to check into some mental institutions. I low key want to put a list together for every state. I might ask ChatGPT to do that. To give people the top 5 mental health institutions in their state, so that y'all will have a list to go to. So y'all gonna have to go. Some of y'all gonna be fucked up out here. Some of y'all gonna be fucked up.
Yep.
So
yeah, let's put that list together.
Make sure
y'all double tapping, well, not double tapping the screen. Shout out to y'all over on TikTok for getting us to 100K, but y'all over there on YouTube, like the live. Like the live, fam. We only got, it's 135 people over there. We should have at least 100 likes over there. I see 66. Unless I need to refresh. Hold up, let me refresh. Yeah.
I got the urge to hit end stream over here on YouTube.
Y'all tripping over there on YouTube, fam.
Don't be liking nothing.
I come in, y'all want to hear the news. That should be a prerequisite now. They know the assignment over there on TikTok. They understand the assignment. We haven't been, ever since we put 100K at the bar, we haven't been below that since, really.
Y'all gotta understand we shadow ban. I don't know how many times we gotta go over this. Shadow ban. Do y'all know what shadow ban means? Shadow ban means we are not being put on algorithms. So people who tend to watch this type of content, we're not on their algorithm. So if you don't interact, if you're not commenting and all that stuff, it's gonna be even harder. You know what I'm saying? But when y'all like the YouTube, y'all share the YouTube, when y'all interacting in the comment section, it'll help boost us on the algorithm, because we're shadow banned. So we need the engagement. But if we don't get engagement, then it doesn't make sense to fucking come on here. See what I'm saying? See how that works?
That's fact.
So let's talk about Fidelity real quick, because here we go. Game on. So asset management giant Fidelity, they fucking with Solana and the ETFs, the Solana ETFs. So let's talk about that real quick. Let's get into it. If them likes ain't over 100 by the time I'm done with this, going over this, y'all is Dunsky over here on YouTube for the day. Just a waste at this point. So what's actually happening? So Fidelity files for a spot Solana fund or ETF. So Fidelity, which y'all know is one of the largest asset managers, is making a move to launch a Fidelity Solana fund. They filed a 19B4 form with the SEC via the CBOE BTX exchange to allow shares of this fund to trade. So the fund structure, per SEC documentation, will hold only SOL, cash and cash equivalents. The filing also indicates in-kind redemptions. Authorized participants can deliver SOL in exchange for creation baskets. The trust is not being registered as a traditional 1940 Act investment company. It's structured more like a commodity-based trust. So the SEC has acknowledged the 19B4 filing. According to the registration, the fund will disclaim rights from things like airdrops or forks. Those won't factor into the NAV. So Fidelity's broader crypto strategy. So separately, Fidelity Crypto, which is their digital asset arm, just added support for Solana in its retail platform, including for IRAs and wealth managers. Yes, IRAs and wealth managers. So this signals they're not just experimenting, they're building real multi-layer infrastructure for Solana. So they already have Bitcoin and Ethereum funds.
They do.
So ETF, yep. Bitcoin, Ethereum. So and now you add in Solana, the ETF and the ETP is a logical extension. So Fidelity isn't alone. So of course, there's other asset managers like VanEck, Grayscale, Franklin Templeton, and CoinShares have also filed or expressed interest in Solana ETFs. So there's a real race to launch spot Solana ETFs. So yeah, Solana, Solana been in the headlines. I'm telling you, they're gonna run with Solana because it's already $200 and something. So they're gonna have that.
It's already hot.
That. But see, they worried about the same way I'm worried about the ROI. They worried about y'all ROI too. So if they get y'all fixated and keep putting Solana in the headlines and it's already $200 and something, how much is it right now? $200 and something. Your ROI ain't gonna be that much. It ain't gonna be that much, especially for those that may only have 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 to invest. You're not gonna get that big of a fucking return unless Solana plans to do some Bitcoin shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not a good buy. If your bankroll can afford it, then hell yeah, get you some goddamn Solana. But if your bankroll ain't up to par, I would not fuck with Solana. Because we worried about ROI at this point in the game because we're headed to getting the market structure passed. We know what's getting ready to happen. We see the institutions getting in crypto. It's a reason why they're all getting in, and they're buying a dip because all the shit's getting ready to go mainstream. It's about to be a whole new earth, like I keep telling y'all. So you have to be more concerned about your ROI. So you have to make smarter financial decisions when it comes to investing in crypto. Now is the time to be strategic. All that meme coin bullshit y'all was on them days is over. That shit is done. So yeah, I just don't think it depends on your bankroll, but I think you can get a better return on some other assets. Now, if your bankroll, like I said, your bankroll up there, have at it. Have fun with Solana. Shout out to people who bought Solana and still believed in it when it had that crazy dip. I wish I had bought some, but I was like, oh, it's over for them. Definitely was wrong. Definitely was wrong as hell.
You were just talking about Fidelity, right? Pull up what I just sent you in Telegram.
Hold on.
I know they mentioned Solana, they mentioned Bitcoin, Ethereum. Take a scroll down there. Take a scroll. Oh, who else they working with?
Oh, so they trying to say that for last.
I was looking for it. I was like, I know Fidelity was working with Ripple somewhere down the line. Oh, okay.
Yeah, receipts are important. How long ago this came out? When this came out?
This must have been like 2022, 2023 type shit. 2021. Okay, there you go.
Last update. 2021. There you go. That's why it's important to keep receipts. Y'all see? So now I don't sound crazy. I'm not trying to be a hater. If you hold Solana, great. If you're making money off Solana, great. I don't have no issue. All I'm saying is because it's a $235 asset or however much it is, they finna play the sheet. The ones that don't know what the hell going on, they're gonna parade Solana. They're gonna parade it because it's expensive. Whole time this in the cut. This is more affordable. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is more affordable. Over here, you get a way better ROI if you mess with them. But to each his own. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just letting y'all know that shit be a smokescreen sometimes, and niggas don't be realizing.
They said adoption since when? What year? 2014? They said they've been in the game since 2014. I was looking for it. I was like, damn, know this shit somewhere. We got receipts. All I gotta do is go through some old shit and find it. We've been here for a little while.
That's a goodie right there, D. That was a goodie right there. They needed to see that. That way I don't sound crazy. I don't sound like a hater. I'm not a hater. I just be telling the truth. They gonna parade the fuck out of Solana because y'all ain't gonna get no good ROI on that. Even like I'm talking when I say a good ROI, I mean all we gonna take all the money for real. I don't care if it's $5. When I say a good ROI, because we know that we are ahead of we were ahead of the institutions, we're ahead of the masses. We already learning about DeFi. We understand everything that's going on. We are investing in the infrastructure of the global financial system. Okay. So we are on the way to generational wealth. I'm not talking about making some little $5,000-$10,000 come up and then going on vacation. We're talking about life-changing money. So this is serious as fuck. Now's not the time to be like, oh, I'm gonna get it now so I can make this quick little 5-10 grand. Like, you thinking too small to me. You thinking too small. Way too small. If you cool with coming up 10, 20,000, 30, even 100,000, that's not really it'll change your life. You could do some things with it. But I'm talking about generational wealth. I'm talking about quitting your job, getting the fuck out of that job you don't like, that you're sitting. Probably some of y'all sitting there right now as we speak. That's what I am talking about. That is how big of a deal this is. People don't understand the seriousness of the opportunity sitting right in front of them. So when I'm sitting here telling y'all they're getting ready to play the public with Solana, why we're gonna watch it happen in real time, whole time, and then it's gonna be out of nowhere that bamboo tree that's been sitting in the motherfucking ground gonna sprout on these motherfuckers, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, and then all these people gonna be coming up crazy because they got a way better ROI than you did while you were sitting here fucking around with Solana. Ooh, you came up a couple, 20, 30,000. Okay, well, these people just came up a couple million. So that's gonna be the difference. So you can pick your poison. Now, if you can afford both, have at it. I'm all for that. But I'm just saying, be smart. Be smart, y'all. Don't get played. Don't let these people play. Don't let these people play because they about to play. That's why they parade Bitcoin, they parade Ethereum, because you're not gonna get a good ROI. Now they're gonna parade Solana because you're not gonna get a good ROI. It's the same shit. It's the same playbook. These people that's the same shit.
Somebody said, 109 likes. Okay, so we good now.
I was just about to ask about that because I didn't forget. I know y'all like,
what's up. Thank you for updating us.
Appreciate y'all. Nah, we just trying to, make sure we on the algorithm, y'all. The shadow banning is crazy because we literally talking about a life-changing experience here, or a life-changing information. If people just took the time, if they knew. But if we're not on your timeline, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, you know what I'm saying? They let these stock gurus and all these fucking traders and shit rock out, and nothing against them, but they let them rock out all day long. What we talking about is the whole fucking global financial system. We talking about the infrastructure. Hell no, they don't want us on their timeline.
Nope.
They don't want us on the timeline. So yeah, y'all gotta make sure y'all hit that like button. All right. So let's I want to go ahead and talk about Stellar. I'm so excited about Stellar and what they doing because they so quiet with they shit. Stellar, that's why I like Stellar. They so quiet with the shit they be doing. Like, they'll tweet it out and all that good stuff, but they know ain't nobody paying them no mind because everybody pays price. They don't pay attention to developments. They pay attention to price. They only looking at charts and the price. They ain't paying attention to no developments and nothing else going on. And Stellar know that. So they be operating so different. That's why I fuck with Stellar the long way. So yeah. Let's tap in with Stellar real quick. Let's tap WireX and Stellar. So here we go right here. As y'all can see, WireX and Stellar go live with dual stablecoin Visa settlement in USDC and EURC for 7 million plus users. 7 million plus users. So WireX is a global digital payments platform and a principal member of Visa. They announced that dual stablecoin settlement in the USDC coin and the EURC is now live via the Stellar blockchain. So this means card payments processed. D, how much Stellar right now in this little deal?
I gotta see. How much is Stellar? XLM. Oh, damn. 26 cents.
26 cents right now. So basically a quarter. That's basically a homeless man on the street.
Quarter.
Like, okay, got you. Okay. So this means card payments processed through WireX can be settled on chain in USDC or EURC rather than purely through traditional fiat rails. The rollout is in partnership with the Stellar network. Stellar is described as a payments optimized blockchain for fast, low-fee transactions. So this aims to deliver lower fees, faster processing, and 24/7 on-chain settlement globally. So this is significant. This is significant because it's a bridge between TradeFi and crypto. So this is a clear example of a real-world payment use case. A major payments player, which is Visa, plus stablecoins, plus blockchain settlement. So stablecoins gaining settlement rails. So USDC and EURC being used for card settlement means stablecoins are moving beyond trading and speculation into actual payments infrastructure. And you have the global scale potential with a provider like WireX already serving 7 million plus users across many countries. This could accelerate stablecoin usage in everyday payments. And you have, yeah. So this is huge. So man,
and that's
listen,
the UK, and that's the UK, right? Because WireX is a UK based company, right?
Yep. That's why they sell it in EURC as well. So they're calling it a dual stable coin over there, and they use
7 million customers across 130 countries. That's not a big deal, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you fixate it on price, then when you fixate it on the price, that's why I be telling you got to pay attention to these developments, y'all.
Yo, y'all run up the likes over there, fam, on YouTube. Y'all at 121. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get a higher ratio of likes over there, fam. It's 150 people over there, right?
So if you missed the XRP price in the 20s, you better grab XLM.
The BlockNation network is one of one, fam. One of one. We've proven that time and time again. Yeah. I mean, this just helps. This just helps your case. Whoever's out there, if your family don't listen, your friends don't listen, it's time to get some new family. It's time to get some new friends. I know you can't help who your family are, but you know what I'm saying. It's time to get some new people to just be around. Your circle definitely matters. I had somebody call me up, tell me the same thing. Like, yo, my family just don't get it. I said, fam, they just not gonna get it, yo. They're not gonna get it.
Most of our families don't get it. 99% of everybody that's in here, family don't get it.
You'll get I told him you're gonna get your most support from strangers, from people that you never met. And I'm telling you, your family's gonna wish that they listened. They're gonna wish. XDC is the one. Oh yeah. We're not sleeping on XDC. We're not sleeping on XDC.
Oh, I just tweeted about them earlier. They went down to 4 cents. I hope y'all. I backed the truck up on that one. I hope y'all did. XDC at 4 cents this morning. Where's it at right now? Because I as soon as I got the notification, I grabbed that. Where's it at right now? XDC. Please don't sleep on XDC. Just because we ain't talking about it don't mean we're sleeping on it. We just going over articles right now. XDC just didn't have no news.
It's about 5.
It went back to 5. You see it? They ain't let us sleep on that 4. They ain't let us stay there. They said, hell no, get it off that 4. They seen me came. They must have seen me come through and was like, get that shit off. Bring that shit back up. Jeez. Hurry up.
Jeez.
Pull it back up. That was for some banks. That wasn't for me. I wasn't supposed to catch that. We weren't supposed to catch it. Shit. Bro, took my ass right over there. I was waiting. I had been waiting on that 4 cent. That's why I had the notification turned on. I had been waiting on that 4 cent. I didn't care. 4.9. I don't give a fuck. I was waiting on 4. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that 4. So we caught that. So let me see. What have we not gone over? We gotta talk about the internet real quick too. Oh, did we talk about the SEC yet?
The SEC removed. No, we did not. We did not talk about the SEC.
Okay. So let's talk about the SEC right quick. So the SEC, let's see. The SEC is done with crypto. So they have removed all mention from its agenda for 2026. Thank you, God. Well, I wish I would have did this a long time ago, but it's okay. We're here now. So what's going on? The SEC's Division of Examinations. So this is the branch that does compliance exams, because I didn't know who the hell it was either. So the branch that does compliance exams has released its priorities for the fiscal year 2026, and there's no explicit crypto or digital asset volatility section. So instead, they're focusing on fiduciary duty. So that's making sure investment advisors act in clients' best interests, standards of conduct, custody risk, and how customer data is protected. Cybersecurity is also emphasized, especially around incident response, resilience, and threats like ransomware. So that said, the SEC notes that its priority list is not exhaustive. So absence of crypto doesn't necessarily mean zero focus. At the same time, the SEC is working on a formal innovation exemption, so a potential rulemaking for digital asset companies. And the SEC chair Paul Atkins has publicly pushed for a rational regulatory framework that supports crypto innovation rather than relying on enforcement as the main tool. So this is huge because it's showing a regulatory tone shift. So dropping a dedicated crypto section signals a softening of how aggressively the SEC is planning to oversee crypto. It could reflect a move away from crypto is high risk. It must be policed hard toward treating crypto more like other financial assets. Also, less fear of targeted exams. So, in prior years, crypto companies may have felt like red flag targets
Mm-hmm.
for example, just because of their business. So, the absence of a crypto specific line might reduce that fear. It also, I'm sorry, it doesn't mean no examinations, but the SEC is signaling it's not just crypto they care about. They're looking broadly at firm behavior, not just token risk. Regulatory clarity may be coming. Let's talk about it. Says the innovation exemption suggests the SEC wants to put some guardrails in place for digital asset firms in a more structured way than enforcement only. So, if done well, this could give crypto businesses more predictability for long term planning. And then pro crypto innovation and friendly signals. So, with Paul Atkins as chair, this could be a bullish signal for the crypto industry. Um, and also, it could attract more crypto businesses to stay or grow in the U.S. versus relocating to more crypto-friendly
Mm-hmm.
jurisdictions. So yeah, this is likely a positive for the crypto space, especially for companies building long-term infrastructure rather than jumping in for speculative trading. So it could encourage more innovation, and this might be a signal that crypto is maturing in the eyes of regulators. It just means we're about to get regulations. That's all it
What it
fucking
sounds like to
means.
me.
We're about to get regulations. We don't need, yeah. Basically, they saying move out of the way. We got law coming,
They
so we don't need y'all to do all
they
that
played their
enforcement
role
shit.
for what they were supposed to play their role for, and now it's time for them to do whatever they need to
You
do.
know,
You know what I'm saying? They
yeah.
held it back for
So the
it's a reason why they had to get involved, fam. They had to get involved because it had to make sense.
they had a role to play. So the SEC is done with crypto. Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
away and never come
yeah.
back.
Go audit one of these Fortune 500 companies or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like go see who's stealing money from over there. You know who's laundering
Yeah,
money over there.
they just handed us over to the CFTC, and we're about to get law. So yes. Oh man, y'all don't
So
understand how great of a feeling it was to read that
that
this
mean the
morning.
Wild Wild
Jesus
West
Christ.
is coming to a close, fam. It's coming to a close.
Yeah, it
All that
sure is. Coming to a
all that
close.
shit. People, because even people in the space that's moving around crazy and shit like that. That shit's coming to a close too. All right,
Yeah.
unless you doing some
Yep.
other shit. Unless you're doing some other shit. But most people that's moving illegally in these platforms and these venues, they are watching you, fam. They are watching you. Just be careful.
Yep. So let's talk about the internet. Internet was down this morning. I know I woke up. First thing I normally do is scroll on X, and I couldn't
Mhm.
scroll. So I was like, okay. So I closed the app. I went to the app store to make sure my app was updated, and it still didn't work. So I was like, okay. Then I found out what was going on. So but we'll talk about it real quick. So it says the internet is still broken. So a failed centralized botnet caused the global internet blackout today. So Cloudflare. So it was a Cloudflare outage. It exposed the internet's
Mhm.
fragility as services worldwide
Mhm.
faltered. Wow. Yeah. The internet broke pretty much. Internet broke today, y'all. So so here's so fragility of the internet backbone. So the internet isn't as always on and resilient as people often assume. So Crypto Slate argues that if major internet backbone hubs in places like Frankfurt, Virginia, Singapore were to go down, it could partition the global internet.
Mhm. Mm.
Wow. So the partition, so that partitioning would split regions, so they can't communicate well with each other, causing big problems for any system that assumes a globally connected internet. So this also has impact on crypto. So in a scenario where the internet is fractured, Bitcoin mining or nodes could also be split. Each region might continue producing blocks, but they be isolated from each other. So that could lead to natural forks in Bitcoin. So different regions could build onto different versions of the chain while disconnected. So when the internet is restored, the chain with the most cumulative proof of work would win. But this could orphan many blocks that were built in minority uh uh my bad in minority partitions. So during the blackout, exchanges, wallets, and payment processors would likely pause withdrawals or on-chain settlement because of finality across partitions would be uncertain. So the root cause was centralization of internet infrastructure. So the core problem. So although Web3 or blockchain aims to decentralize value and computer value and internet infrastructure, is still very centralized. So a lot of critical routes, routers, data centers, and undersea cables are concentrated, which creates single points of failure. So because of that, if a major backbone node or cloud provider fails, it can ripple through the global system. They always using that word ripple now. You notice that?
Hmm.
Um, it can ripple through the global system. So this vulnerability is well documented. Routing outages, misconfigurations, BGP issues, or cloud failures can shut down large swaths of the network. So decentralized infrastructure as a solution. So to solve this, some of the blockchain and Web3 world are pushing for decentralized physical infrastructure networks, which is DPNs. Think mesh networks, satellite links, peer-to-peer relays. So these could be more resilient when traditional internet hubs go down. Also, alternative routing could help maintain connectivity even if the main fiber
Hmm.
backbone is down. So Crypto Slate mentions these as potential resilience tools. So on chain, there could be better planning or signaling by crypto services to prepare for network partition risk. For example, wider geographic distribution of mining, more peer diversity, and planning for how to reconcile chains when things reconnect. So yeah, this was a very serious structural vulnerability that was
Yep.
exposed today.
They
Very,
got
very
they
serious.
got to they got to break they got
Um,
to break it down to build it back up. Build it back up.
that's what it sounded like. Maybe they was doing a little upgrade right quick. Maybe
Yep.
they had to, they
He
was
said,
doing
shut
some
it off.
uploading.
Shut it off. We got to shut it
Um,
off.
yeah, you got to shut it off to upload something new. That's how
Yeah.
updates work. Your phone got to shut down
Because
and
I ain't
then
never really
reboot.
heard of X going down, fam.
No, I'm like, Elon, you let
Mm.
this happen? What the hell? Like, oh, maybe this was an update Elon needed because he is getting ready to
Yep.
launch X
Yep.
payments. And the X, yeah, he's getting ready to launch X payments. He's trying to make it an everything app. So maybe he also needed the update. So and them doing it on a random Tuesday, you gotta look at the date and all that. So it's like, okay. Like, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I kind of was happy when it
The
happened. I said,
news.
oh shit, these
The
motherfuckers updating. Here we go.
news. Listen,
We got some
the
updates.
news system going up on a Tuesday.
And X was down for
Yeah.
hours. Like this shit was down for hours. I think shout out to Cecil. I think Cecil sent us an update. Um, let me see. Yeah, he sent us a little update. So Cloudflare system status update. So the system is still experiencing some errors. So service globally and clearing
Yeah.
remaining errors as well.
Certain websites
Yeah.
was still like Cloudflare had an error and shit like that. Honestly, I was seeing that shit yesterday.
Yeah.
I was seeing that shit yesterday with certain websites. So now, yeah, you.
What it's showing. That was, he sent this probably about an hour ago now, so maybe it's another update, but yeah, got some little. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. What we see some major updates happening though. So y'all get ready. I think we're gonna have a very exciting holiday season. Very exciting. I'm very excited
Yeah.
about it. Very excited. I think Thanksgiving might be interesting. I think Thanksgiving might be interesting.
Thanksgiving.
We'll see next
Um,
week.
I wonder why. I wonder why they split up. Because the last season of Stranger Things is coming out. They split it up to Thanksgiving is one part. The next part is on Christmas, and then the next part after that is on New Year's Eve. They're really gonna have people distracted. All
My black ass will be watching Stranger
man.
Things though. But yeah, I see the
Yeah,
distraction
yeah,
though.
yeah. I'm like,
Like
they split it up on 3 different, holidays. I'm like, okay, all right. Oh yeah,
interesting.
oh yeah,
Interesting.
oh yes.
Wow.
But yeah, I think that was that it.
Yeah, that was the last article.
Okay.
Last article that we had. So yeah, y'all. So as we always do, education and classes. We do have a
Oh
class
yeah.
coming up in gaming. So I'm gonna actually play this clip from
Hey, we got
yesterday. Damn.
160K over there on
Okay.
TikTok. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all ran it up.
Appreciate y'all running it up. Appreciate y'all.
Dude, what it do?
All right, here we go.
Mm.
Hey, I don't think people really know how big gaming about to be next
Can't
year.
wait, yo.
I really don't. I don't think people really understand the magnitude of where gaming is
Can't
going
wait.
next year. Like gaming is about to be a part of your life, whether you like it or not. Like literally, it's gonna be like eventually it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be affecting everything you do. Like it's like if you have not watched Ready Player One, I highly suggest watching Ready Player One. That is where everything is headed, gang.
Damn.
But anyway, you could get ahead of the curve and figure out how to be earning and making money while you playing these games for hours at a time. Just hop in the class. The link for that's in the description. Make sure y'all get in that class. I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about that class, but that class about
Oh
to
no,
be
it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. So basically, we're gonna show you different ways how to get, acclimated to the metaverse, the basics of it. And then we're gonna have class in the metaverse, because it's gonna be a 2-day thing. It's gonna be December 13th and 14th. Right? You got the link, so I could just
I'm trying to
okay.
find it right now.
I think I might. People know. Okay.
Yep, there we go.
All right, bet.
So yeah,
So yeah, it's gonna be on December 13th and 14th. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn more about, the metaverse and how it is. We're gonna have class in the metaverse. We're gonna show you how to, certain games, certain platforms, how you can earn, how you can set up your stuff so you can start earning and stuff like that. So fam, this is the future. I don't care if you in the healthcare arena. I don't care if you in, the education arena, retail, fam. They're going to, do you guys understand how much money Facebook Meta is investing into the metaverse? Whole lot. Whole lot. They are banking on this. So I'm saying these people been building longer than us. I'm just saying. So definitely get acclimated, play the profit, the metaverse experience. We will have class in the metaverse so you guys can figure that out and not be pedestrian to it. Because when GCA drops next November, y'all should be prepared. Y'all should be prepared. Y'all should be prepared to make money. Y'all kids should be prepared to make money because that's what they're gonna want to play. They're gonna want to play that. They're gonna want to play all these different games that's gonna be coming out.
I know my nieces and nephews, much games as they play, they gonna be paying. They gonna
Yeah,
be
nah, that's a
getting
fact.
paid. I be
That's
paying.
a fact.
Yeah. I mean, shit. The way the education system going anyway, it would be smart to go ahead and be investing in your kids in this gaming shit because going to school, becomes less and I can't say this to them, but it becomes less and less pointless as the hours go by. Because it's like all this AI is out here. So what do you think they're gonna be doing? Because eventually it'll go from, you know, they already get all these days off. Then your kids are gonna be home more. They get all these days off. Then it's gonna turn into you just gonna have them go online, and then that's gonna turn into 8 hours to 4 hours to 2 hours. What y'all think they're gonna be doing? They might as well be playing some video games and helping pay these motherfucking bills. So that is what this is turning into. So you want to be ahead of the curve because most of the time when you're a pioneer in something, you end up reaping the most benefits.
School will be in the metaverse. Yep. School will definitely be in the metaverse for sure. You might as well get used to it now. You know what I'm saying? So you're not a pedestrian to it later and you're like, oh man, I need to figure this out. Nah. Figure it out now. Figure it out now. So you can, you know, be at ease later on.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, be ahead of the curve, y'all. Y'all know that's what we always push. Be ahead of the curve. Gaming is gonna play a huge part in this. Crypto is involved in. That's why GTA taking so long to come out. It's one of the reasons, at least. It's because of blockchain and crypto's involvement. Because I know a lot of y'all like, why y'all pushing the gaming class? Because crypto and blockchain is involved. Yeah. That's why we pushing the gaming class. Because they're gonna make sure you get paid. That's how you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get paid in crypto. So
in the workplace. In the workplace. You know what I'm saying? They already integrate in some aspects of. I just seen a commercial the other day from a hospital that's down here. They got the VR, they got the augmented reality glasses with the doctors and shit like that. So it's already happening, yo.
Yeah, y'all get ready. Shout out to DeFi King. I seen DeFi King was in here. Bro, you come up for a second, bro? I know he just said something. I didn't realize it. He said today is the 322nd day of the year, which is Skull and Bones. So I did, yeah. He always got a different stuff you don't even be thinking about. Like, so that's probably maybe that's why the internet went down and dropped for a second.
Today's the 322nd day. That means 4 days from now, 11/22 is the 324th day. 3 + 2 + 4, that's 9. Interesting.
Completion.
Interesting. Completion. And that's 11/22. Interesting.
Might say what we buying today? XDC. Bought that this morning. Caught that 4 cent. Caught that 4 cent. Shout out to y'all for getting these likes up though. We got them at 100 and who we at? About to be at 171K. 171 over here on TikTok. Oh yeah, 11/22 are 2 master numbers. Yep. It's a Aster number day 2. Okay. Yeah, I better start paying attention to astrology and stuff. These people don't be doing nothing for nothing.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
That's true.
I'm good. I'm ready to own some crypto. I'm not playing no games. Well, it's not for everybody. Not for everybody. But I know if I gotta play a game and I can earn some crypto right quick, I think I'm gonna hop on the game.
Some of y'all got little kids in y'all family. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got nieces, nephews, cousins that play video games all day. So, but if it's you dolo, I guess it ain't for you. But y'all gonna see how they integrate this shit just in regular stuff. Yo, what up, Sid? Peace. I see you.
Yeah, somebody said my son is at Morehouse and they are also active in the metaverse. So I don't know if y'all seen it before. Shout out to D, my nigga D. The other is this my nigga D too, but we got another friend named D. But he sent us something from Walmart. Let me actually see if I can find it. He sent us showing Walmart. Did y'all know Walmart is putting gaming studios and music studios in the store?
Oh yeah. Yep.
So that good for people who won't have who can't afford a setup quite yet. But so Walmart is making it so that people, so you can tell Walmart's already starting to convert their stores a little bit. Like they started to convert their stores to some futuristic shit. Matter of fact, let me find it because I don't like talking. I like showing. I don't like doing all that goddamn talking. Hold on, because I know he sent it to me. Did he send it to me on here or in
So we got one here in Tennessee.
He sent it to me on.
It started. Oh yeah. I did see it in Georgia. Yep, I did see it in Georgia when I was in Georgia. That they had one up in there.
Yeah. Because I believe it's on TikTok. Let me actually because I might have liked it.
Damn.
Here it is, Franklin, Tennessee, Walmart Music Studio. Got it right here. Let me send it to you. Yeah, this is about to be cool. What we about to show y'all, this is cool as hell. What we about to show y'all. Hold on 1 second.
What a time.
Hold on. All right, let me share my screen. Yeah, look at this. Look at this right here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on, let me flip my camera so y'all can see.
At the Walmart, they have a little music studio. Can I pop in there?
This is in Walmart, y'all.
Studio space.
So that's a podcast setup, gang. Look at this. Gaming setup, gang. Music setup. Look at this. Recording studio.
This one right here.
It's different rooms. Like, look at Walmart.
Damn.
Gang. That's some real shit. That is what's going on.
Walmart know what's up. Walmart know what's up. Walmart know where the future is, fam. They trying to stick around.
Walmart, yeah. Because and y'all know, I know some of y'all like, why they put a music studio in there? Because artists are getting ready to be independent with no labels no more. Niggas will be able to. That's why Snoop Dogg and all them been trying to show y'all. Even why I seen Waka Flocka into the chat. You finna be able to. We told y'all that's why music in the industry and all is changing. That's why Tory locked up, because he was talking too soon. He popped his shit too quick. When he showed niggas can buy your album can be an NFT, and then you can put the code behind it, and niggas can purchase the album pre-sales, and then you can purchase it. He put them up there for $1. Niggas bought his shit for $1. Y'all seen the clip? That's why Walmart putting studios in their motherfucking stores, because it's about to be a lot of money to be made. And they get all the money now. We ain't going through no label. The artist finna get all the bread, as it should have always been. Nobody should have been breaking bread with nobody unless you my manager, my assistant, or something like that. I should have never been breaking bread with a corporation.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's why everything's getting ready to change. Keep telling y'all it's about to be a whole new earth. Who would have ever thought in their lifetime that they would have saw futuristic music studios, podcasts in fucking Walmart? But they about it was a gaming little spot in there. They about listen. I'm telling you, they know what's going on. Walmart already know what's going on. So they like, look, we know some of y'all can't afford a gaming system or even to set up the stream. So y'all can come here. They probably charging them maybe what? They probably gonna have an hourly fee or a daily fee for niggas to come in there and play the game, because they're gonna make the money right back on the game, because that's how it's going to make money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better get on HBAR and that Hashpack. Y'all better check out tune.fm. Jam. Put your own game real quick. Y'all better you better get some of that while it's mad cheap. I know I got me a nice little bid. I mean, I don't never tell my bags, my bad. But I know I got me a smooth little amount of jam. Allegedly. Yeah, Jam got Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre over there with Jam as well. Y'all better get hip. Y'all think we just listen. Everything we do has purpose behind it. We're not just doing classes to just be doing a class. We literally trying to put y'all. This is what it's had. This is going to be the new way of making money. We talk about mass layoffs all the time. All we trying to do is show y'all solutions and other ways to make money outside of the traditional 9-to-5. This is how you're finna be able to make money. Like, I know some of y'all in here like, I don't play games. I bet your ass get on that game when you get laid off and them bills do. Especially if you can make money from playing the game. You gotta feed them kids. I bet you get on
there's people playing games right now that's making money just playing video games.
It's college students right now on a scholarship because of gaming. We talked about that before.
With the esports.
Yep. So.
Yep.
Yeah, listen, I'm not a big gamer like I was when I was a kid, but money motivates me. So when I saw, it's an opportunity here to make some money, I was like, let me get back on the game. Like, that's just me, though. I know everybody different, but
you gotta recognize. You gotta recognize the opportunity, fam. You gotta recognize the opportunity. So it just is what it is.
Yep. Hey, JoJo said, and if you a streamer, I'll charge motherfuckers to watch me stream live at Walmart. I swear. And that's probably be a lit ass stream. Imagine the Walmarts that's in the hood. Hopefully y'all can keep it. See, that's the problem. Y'all come in there, y'all be trying to steal shit. But imagine though, because y'all could be out entertaining as hell. The YNs, like, they really could, they don't got to do the shit that they doing if they understood, like, y'all funny and entertaining. People will pay y'all to just see y'all act crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just see your personality on a video game. Y'all ain't got to really be out here doing all that shit y'all be doing. All y'all really need to do is stream and get on the game. So the fact that Walmart's making it available for niggas to come in there and do that game, shit, whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. It's about to be crazy out here.
Now they gonna see. They gonna see. They gonna see.
Yup.
They are going to see.
Y'all better y'all better find out about the metaverse and buying plots of land and all that stuff in there. That's gonna be a whole nother thing too. You be making money in the metaverse, buying plots of land, owning these stores. Y'all know Nike or a shopping center might hit you up in the metaverse like, hey, we want to put some stores on your land because you might be in a prime location in the metaverse. Or it might be some house, some apartment. Like this about, I think y'all like, what? This digital. It's about to be a real fucking thing, gang. This shit about to be like
anything you could do over here is you could do in the metaverse, fam.
Yeah.
Anything you can do out here in the real world, you could do in the metaverse. You want to build, you want to own an apartment building, you know, in real life, you can own that shit in the metaverse. And then imagine them tokenizing the apartment buildings on your metaverse, on your plot of land. So the game never got to end. Nope. The game never got to end.
Let me see if I can find a TikTok because somebody said how you do that. That's crazy. Listen, people doing it already. People already doing it. We've been talking about this. I think when we first started going live, we was talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Buying plots of land in metaverse. Here you go. Let me see if they got some videos on it. There you go. Yep. Somebody put how to buy land in the metaverse. This from 2022, 2021. That's how long people been doing. I'm telling y'all. That's why I be saying, like, low key, we behind compared to some people. But all these videos I'm finding is from 22. Think I'm capping. This video, this guy put up right here is from 2021. I don't know if y'all can see the date, but it says 2021. Like, these videos are not new or updated videos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Active as a motherfucker behind the scenes. Yeah, man. So check out y'all digital mansion. I tried to tell y'all, man.
I'm gonna play his just cause he sound cool. Hold on. Listen. This is a real thing. Y'all give me a second. Let me pull it up. Yes, sir. See, I like talking about stuff like this. Here we go. Oh, he's talking about NFTs.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
NFT. Oh, yeah, in the metaverse. NFTs in the metaverse. Okay. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I forgot I gotta share my screen. Here we go. Here you go.
I tried to tell y'all, man, NFTs never fucking went anywhere. You just stopped hearing about them because you never truly cared. But see, the people that know what they really about and know that we are living in the future, yeah, they been getting active as a motherfucker behind the scenes. Yeah, man, so check out y'all digital mansions. Yeah, all them people that's obsessed with the Sims life and all that shit, yeah, that's just practice. In a minute, this shit right here is gonna be the real deal. See, in a minute, man, it ain't gonna be about what you got in the physical. You feel me? Like, a lot of people done already mastered the physical world. Now they ready to see how far imagination can go. How real can I make my imagination? Yeah, man, so I hope y'all locking in, like, for real, bro. Cause see, them people that's into the metaverse, they been doing some real work behind the scenes. We are in the future, bro. And this is what it look like. See, shit like this is still just a prototype, fam. So you better be doing your research and like truly
2K when the graphics start getting on like a 2K level. I'm gonna stop it right here. It'll be crazy.
Nah, that shit gonna be wild. That shit gonna be wild. And Joker's gonna be addicted. Joker's gonna be jumping in every day,
every day. It's
every day.
Crazy. Cause I mean, I know a lot of us played Sims growing up. Like, y'all saw how easy it was to get addicted to that damn game. Like, it was a point in time we was on that. We was locked into that joint every day. I remember as a kid. Like, Sims was serious. So imagine like you actually putting these goggles on and you actually in there and you moving around with it. We was just doing this shit on our phones or on the game or on the computer on the PC. You actually about to be able to like physically, like not physically, but like actually move around and stuff. Like it's about to be crazy game. Like,
Yep.
crazy shit. I'm telling y'all, game about to be starting. It's popping off next year. Next year, just the beginning. That's the crazy part. It's just
Yeah, that's just the tip. Because it's gonna fall in line because more and more people they're gonna get laid off and stuff like that, and they're gonna be like, okay, what can I do now? And then these are gonna be the type of opportunities out there. Some of the opportunities out there for real, like real shit.
Yeah, somebody said, imagine being able to be on stage with your favorite artist. Yes, so they'll be doing concerts and all that type of stuff in the metaverse, and you'll probably have to have some type of VIP pass or NFT, and you'll be on the stage turned up with your favorite artist. Literally, it's gonna be a move. You better probably be able to talk to them a little bit. Crazy.
And shit is just gonna be personalized for you. So just like how they know your data and everything like that, shit's gonna be personal. You're gonna see personalized ads as you walking around and everything, just like how you see it now, right? But it's just gonna be in there. It's gonna be in there.
I'm excited. Y'all get ready.
Ready Player One for sure. Go watch it. Go watch it. That's the documentary right there.
Ready Player One is a documentary. I highly recommend watching Ready Player One. If you haven't, I'll watch it again. If you only watched it once, watch it again.
See how the rich people was living and see how the poor people was living in Ready Player One. And you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
The Running Man. I saw that movie, The Running Man, this weekend. Oh shit. You want to talk about video game? Real life shit?
Yeah. Man, Subscription to Success said I was doing testing for them VR headsets too. It's gonna be next level. Let them know. I'll listen. So yeah, y'all. So that gaming class, yeah, it's available. It's an early bird special right now for $111. So take advantage of that. And then yes, the second day of the class is gonna be in the metaverse. So it's only right that we go hands on, literally. And you don't need no VR goggles or VR glasses to do it. Or none of that. We'll have the link and everything available. It's gonna be mad simple to get in there. Not nothing difficult. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty cool. I think this is the coolest class we done did. We're doing a class in the metaverse. Damn, we'll be the first one in the crypto space to do a class in the metaverse. Make sure y'all give us our credit.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
Let's start acting like Soldier Boy. We the first ones. BlockNation was the first ones to do a class. Honestly, we might, because even in the Telegram, and shout out to the day one, shout out to the Telegram, but we was in the metaverse a few times on the Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
Like on my TikTok right now, it's a TikTok video of us we was in the metaverse. And I wasn't using no VR goggles. We was doing that on our phone. So, and we was in there. You could talk, turn the microphone on and all that good stuff. So, yeah. So lock in. That's what we're saying. Lock in, tap in with us. We be mad early. Telling you, the pioneers, the people that's early always get the money on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we was using Spectator. Yeah, we was using that.
We was I think it was in Spatial or some shit like that.
Oh
yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah. Yep. How long would a special be for? How long would this special be for? What did we say?
The end of this week. Yeah.
End of this week.
Or end of next week. Yeah.
Yeah. End of this week.
Yeah. Or May. Yeah. Well, might as well what's today? The 18th. Might as well finish the month out. Because then it'll be December. Because the class ain't till the 13th, right? 13th.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So yeah, tap in with us, y'all. Tap in with us. Other than that, we're gonna see y'all on the evening live. We'll see y'all when we got some more other. Shout out to TikTok for hitting 200K likes.
200K.
Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all double tapping the screen, keeping us relevant on the algorithm despite the shadow banning from these platforms. Shout out to YouTube for getting them likes up, even though y'all had made me mad a little bit earlier. Y'all made D mad too. D was upset.
No, because that was crazy. It's like mad people in there and just like bam. And then how you can know on TikTok, how you know if you're, kind of shadow banned, if you go into your back office and you do an account check, you'll see all the strikes against you on TikTok. I meant to tell you that shit, Queen. You'll see like all the strikes against you and shit like that.
Yeah. On top of that, it'll you get a ban when they'll send you a live visibility notification and all that stuff. So
But
So
yeah,
yeah, y'all. All right, we'll see y'all later on. We'll see y'all at 6 p.m.
yep.
Eastern. All right,
Sure
y'all.
thing. All right.
Kween and Dean, we build their dreams in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean indeed, dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. Fire with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in and flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it back to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you on the road, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. With every podcast episode, they set the pace and the hustle at the block to their right. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Kween and
This shit
Dean,
real. We
we
not.
build
Oh my
their
god.
dreams
Oh my
in this
god.
crypto world. Nothing's as